Welcome back.
There's a dead Atari in the clearing. Must be one of the hunters. Gotta take out these machines before I can grab the seed pouch.
Oh, damage is done. Where did these guys already have purples? Oops.
Okay. Now to collect the hunter's seed pouch. Got the pouch. But where
Much
are the
blood.
other hunters? And the claw strider that attacked them. I better check for tracks with my focus. There. Claw strider tracks. I might have chased the other hunters deeper into the forest.
Yes. And some people are probably wishing they're alive right now. Okay, that makes sense. He took the high ground when his friend was getting attacked. And then took it off so he'd be slightly slowed.
Another hunter. Claw strider must have caught up to them.
I'm gonna walk over here. Oh, I did not see that.
Okay, got the seed pouch. Better pick up the claw strider's tracks and keep going.
Okay, then he took a turn.
The third hunter. I should collect their seed pouch. He died where the claw strider caught him. At least I can return his seed pouch. I need to put a stop to that machine. I better scan for tracks.
Didn't I say he'd
Okay,
be...
3 hunters. There should be one more. Claw strider probably chased after him. There's some kind of residue here. It's sticky, like tree sap. I don't think it was from the claw strider. Maybe from a weapon?
If it was from a claw strider, it's definitely
Looks
from
like
one
the
I
claw strider
haven't seen.
continued up the cliff. Wow, gave it quite the chase.
Clearly. If he's somehow still alive, I gotta give him congratulations.
More residue. It looks like the machine's claw got stuck here. Slowed it down. Well, the hunter kept running.
Well, obviously he would keep running. Death was literally right behind him. What do you do when death is literally following you? You run.
Lost Rider's tracks end here. And no sign of the last hunter either. Better I know where those machines are watching that crack in the cliff. Better clear them out first.
Since these are what I believe them to be.
I'll start it.
This is predictable. Boom. Alright, that's one of 3 down. Where's the frost? Yep.
The machines were interested in that crevice in the cliff. I should check it out. Got a feeling Lao was pretty resourceful.
Probably a little bit, yeah. Gotta give him credit for at least surviving. And whatever else was here, definitely was chilling.
They're gone?
They're dead.
I wasn't expecting a rescue. Thank you, Outlander.
I'm after the Claw Strider. Where did it go?
You're hunting it?
It's okay. I fought bigger.
True.
Who are you?
Just stay here while I try to pick up its trail. I'll let you know when it's...
Dead.
I can handle it from here.
I can slow it down for you.
Well, thanks. That will be useful.
Don't fire until I do.
Watch for its claws.
Hunter killer machine.
Alright, what type is this? Come on, electricity, okay.
Now!
I've got your back!
Easy charger.
We did it!
And that's how you treat a Lost Rider like weak.
It's Lau, right? Ben thinks he left you for dead.
He made it back. I was worried about him.
He said you saved him by getting the Clawstrider to chase you.
And he saved me by sending you after me, so we're even. I can't wait to see the look on his face when he figures out I'm alive.
Go on back then. And thanks for the assist. Slowing that machine down helped.
And here, take this. I can craft another one if I need it, but... well, I hope I won't after this, not for a while.
Belt.
One more hunter gets to go home. Now I just have to return the seed pouches to Shale.
Oh, I think I've heard this before. Piece of blessing. You know, slap that over here. It feels just immensely good to look. Alright, this armor now has officially everything and everything. Yeah, doesn't this add like three defense at all? Now mind you, if it was a little bit better, and it was like 20 tall, this would be a very good armor. But for this one, for this one, it's at least generally an armor. I would just like to remove the electric shock effect. Otherwise, it's good. For an armor, it's at least decent. It's there. And I do use this when I'm stealthing.
I'll pick these up.
And I think I'm just gonna finish this quest and call it an episode.
It's weak against shock.
Finally, I was wondering when I'd actually get to see another machine that I recognize. I guess some things aren't rendering properly. Okay, there we go. Okay, so it's just some things don't decide to render. Okay. After this quest, I at least level up. It's perfectly fine to do a mission over leveled. It is not really good to do it under one level under. Lord's own at worst. If worst comes to worst and you don't really have any other way, do the mission one level under. But always do it at the same level.
I can feel the plenty, my friend.
when it comes down to it, pretty much everyone can agree that do a mission, like being over leveled, is generally good. Because that means you can generally box whatever you're doing quite easily. Kinda like real life levels are. Pretty much, the more levels you put in strength, guess what? It's easier to punch someone. And probably knock them out. I'm not suggesting
Sure.
violence, but
I should give her the seed pouches I
it
recovered
does
from the
make
old
sense.
ones.
It adds.
Aloy, Lao has come back to us thanks to you. Is it safe to send out another hunting party?
It's never going to be completely safe out there. But the Clawstrider is dead. Here. The seed pouches.
I'll see that these are returned to their families for planting and remembrance. I'm sure Lao and Van would like to thank you in person. You can find them at the Grove. It's been an honor, Aloy. May the land be kind to you.
No, it's not. Oh. Craft an override. Alright, the reason why I'm cautious to do it, I do not want to even test it. Like, it's pretty much probably gonna force me to actually... Oh, that's actually useful. I would like to be able to be resistant to my own bomb. That is useful. I don't want to test it for fear of being forced to do a quest, which is pretty reasonable since, you know, being forced into a quest wouldn't be very good. Since I'm pretty sure no one would want to be forced into a forced into an event when the event is way too heavy leveled for them, being an entire 4 levels higher than them. No, that's not the button. Grazer. Is the first machine. In this list. But also the fact that this is from the last game. 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 In every form except for acid. Pretty much the base form. This is from the last game. 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 Of course, people who actually play the list game would probably find this quite repetitive. But too bad. This is also from the last game. And this is from the last game. Now, there's at least half of about 10 of them already are not new. Which, mind you, doesn't really matter. These robots should be in this game. I'm not saying they shouldn't, because they should. Because it canonically makes sense. There should be grazers and snapmaws all over the world. Because this thing cleans water, so this should be all over the world in the water. This cleans the ground more or less, so... And this cleans the ground, so... It needs to be there, and this I'm pretty sure cleans the ground. No, not the ground, the air. Even if I'm not even always right. Here, this is purely to defend machines. I can tell you that. That has no other purpose. Yeah, you want to know the purpose of this out of all the machines that have purposes to save the world, right? This has the purpose of making me want to die. Now, this, from the previous game, is a challenge. It is a great challenge. Same with Thunderjaw universally. They are very powerful machines. And even greater, even if you're just playing Horizon Forbidden West and haven't played Horizon Zero Dawn, guess what? You would know most of the machines. And since this is the sequel, the next game right after Horizon Zero Dawn, guess what? You'd pretty much have half the story so far, but you have some general knowledge. That was a shot. Am I gonna collect that? No, because I don't want to. Mind you, in real life, you should always collect your hunt. But this is a video game, and that doesn't really matter.
Looks like Kalai and the search party took down a few machines when they were here. There's the broken bridge. I'm gonna have to take care of these machines before I can look around.
Grazer, like you... the Grazer... The Grazer, great machine, great for resources, but will never outlast its glaring weaknesses, which makes it a very fun machine to fight. Oh no, you want to fight me? You want to fight Ice? Shut.
Faster that adhesive.
I like bombs.
Now to look for Kalai's seed pouch. I better start at the bridge.
Sorry, was that important?
A lot of footprints. Must be from the search party. Bree said this is where they found his wife's instrument. The search party concluded Kalai's body was probably carried away by the river. But from up there, that old tree would have caught her. I don't think she actually fell. I should check up at the promontory. Maybe the search party missed something. It looks like the search party took the trail under the stone arch. That must be the way up to the promontory. Will break my fall.
Under this stone, so under this. Okay, adds up so far. And these multiple jokes about these machines wanting to kill myself. I'm not completely serious. I'm making a point that these machines are very difficult. And I regret having to fight them. Which is why I make those jokes.
There must have been another path up. Guess Kalai and the search party climbed the cliff instead. This broke off some time ago. Why do I get the feeling this isn't going to be an easy trail to follow?
They told you this.
Does it make a good dye? An old Utaru trailhead. Looks like this is where the Rite of Discovery started. Debris on the trail. Looks like pieces of a bridge.
And there does not seem to be any proof of a bridge needing to be above me.
Looks like this fell down here a long time ago. Maybe from a storm.
Yes, maybe it was dragged down here, actually. Because that would actually make more sense. Ah. It's meant to happen. Yep, there's a bridge, okay. Now that adds up. Or from up here, okay, now it adds up,
The
okay.
trail's broken away. Kalai must have climbed her way up too.
Why are they making a point of
Kalai made
people
it to the
singing?
top, she must have been a good climber. It doesn't add up that she fell. This must be the promontory. Looks like Kalai was doing something at that stone table. I should take a look. There's Plainsong. Flowers. Ground into a dye. Kalai must have done this as part of her ritual. I should look around. My focus will help me figure out what happened to her. The search party was up here, all right. There's too many tracks to pick out Kalai's. These flowers have a trace of something on their petals. The dye Kalai was wearing. Looks like it left a trail. Too faint for the search party to have noticed, but my focus can pick it up. There's the dye trail. Looks like it leads away from the cliff edge.
Hmm.
Dye trail ends here, with a lot of broken branches. I should take a closer look. branches were snapped off recently. From some kind of struggle. And over here, drag marks. Looks like they lead through this thicket. I can follow them with my focus.
Suspicious as fuck this is. Kidnapped, they could have.
2 bodies? One must be Kalai, but who's the other woman? Kalai.
Human.
There's marks on her neck. She
Felt-
was strangled.
I was gonna say, strangling, probably.
At least I can return her seed pouch to Bree. So the killer must have tried to push Kalai off the cliff. That's why the search party found her instrument by the river. But Kalai fought back. So the killer strangled her. And then dragged her here. Well, I guess that ain't gonna kill her, right?
Ow.
There. Much better.
It's done.
You ain't escaping.
Don't think this fight's over just yet. Stoker's got a friend. Just what I needed.
Many fucking bombs, that is. Dangerous as hell it is. Running for my life, I am. Probably going to die, I will.
Stoker's got a friend. Just what I needed.
Ha! Shot it!
Alright, that's one.
Okay. I better grab the killer's seed pouch. And help identify her. Maybe Fane and Carol back in Plainsong will know who the seed pouch belongs to.
And that is not exactly how I expected to be able to beat that.
This might have been the way the first Utaru climbed down the mountain. Looks like most of the path has crumbled away.
Well, this is how you get down. Well, can get down. Well, that's a nice crowd.
Must be part of Cyclops. If I can get its data, I can reconnect it with the dome back at the base.
Yeah, no thank you.
But how to get up there?
I think the funniest, the most or you know, yeah, actually, yeah, the strangest thing is that I've played the entirety of the previous game like 8 times, nearly completed it that much. I'm like 78%, 8% of the way of completion of the entire previous game. It's complete edition, so that's like the entirety of the previous game plus 20 hours. See it again, that's like 80 hours, pretty much 80 to 100 hours of game. So that's a solid 60 hours worth of content done. Mind you, it did take me about a month to complete the game the first
we all
time.
lament Kalae's death.
That's Kalai's. You found it.
Bree. Kalae didn't fall. She was murdered.
What?
I went up to the promontory. I found Kalae and the body of the woman who killed her.
That's impossible. The search party already checked up there. There was nothing.
The bodies were in a separate clearing. Away from where the search party checked.
Clearly, you just didn't look through the entire mountaintop.
A stalker had mauled her while she was trying to hide Kalae's body.
Who was she?
I was hoping you would know. I brought back her seed pouch.
Belongs to Lina. Kel's apprentice. I don't understand. Why would she do this?
Maybe we should ask Kel.
But she... You, there. Where is Kel?
I saw her leave out the east gate about an hour ago.
She's going home. Summerwind.
She's running away? She needs to stand trial.
I can catch her. Where is this place?
Look for a ruined settlement at our southern border. It's her childhood home. We will get the guards and try to catch up with you.
You know what, if I can get to...
We can get use of this.
Some people may ask, how long did it take you to get to level 50? Pretty much the entirety of the game, actually. Most games' power system take a really long time to complete, which is, well, apparent for people who play these games. And yeah, pretty much you have to complete most of the side quests. So yeah, if a side quest is optional and is there, do it. Do it the instant chance you get, because half the missions you're going to be encountering are going to have to require you to get, you know, those few extra levels, which is what you're going to get through those. And you know, that's what makes a game such as this
It
one,
must be Summerwind. But where is Kel?
well, a game like this one, like, a game like this one, why can't I phrase this properly? A game like this one, a lot harder. Mind you, in something like New Game Plus, it's going to be
There's
very
Kel.
easy.
What's she holding?
A knife, clearly. I don't know, actually. I'm just looting the place.
So now everyone knows.
was only a matter of time once you went up that cliff.
You stood right next to the man whose wife you had murdered and told him to move on.
I never wanted any of this to happen.
Then why?
Kalei sowed the seeds of discord. She wanted the Utaru to leave Plainsong, abandon our home. If that thought caught on,
I feel like you ate something poisonous because I see blood exiting your nose and your eyes are red.
it would have been more destructive than any sickness or machine.
So you had her killed?
There is a natural order to all things. Growth, decay, death. It's the way of the world. The tree cannot pick up its roots, so I stopped what was threatening us. And I'm sorry it came to it, but it's over now.
I'm gonna make sure you pay for all the suffering you've caused.
Too late.
You still failed.
You think you stopped Kalai's beliefs from spreading? But when people hear what you did, they'll cast aside the old ways even more.
No.
And you won't be around to do anything about it.
No! She needed to stand trial. Kalai deserves justice.
Cal thought that silencing Kalai would silence her beliefs. Prove her wrong. That will give Kalai justice.
It isn't much, but I want you to have this. As thanks. I won't have to spend the rest of my days wondering what happened to Kalai.
Blighted are the leaves. 3 of our people dead. And for what?
The first 2, mainly for no reason. This third one, because she's actually a bad person. So this third one was actually a good thing, unlike the other 2.
I admit it. I never wanted you among us. But now, it seems I must thank you for revealing the rot that had taken hold here.
I'm sorry it had to happen this way.
At least with the rot removed, new growth can thrive.
Yay! This infiltrator is like pretty much entirely complete. This is the only thing that isn't completed in the infiltrator, which I don't really care about. But now I can pretty much finish everything else that I want to. Hey Survivor, how are you looking? Oh, is that just like a healing Valor Surge? Okay. That is cool. Yes, I would like that boosted. Side, down. Okay, this is alright, so orange is weave boost. Blue is white outfit boost. This is an outfit boost. A lot of things are just adding to the base, but yep. There it is, outfit boost. A lot of things don't add to the weaves, actually. What am I supposed to expect that the weaves are the only thing keeping the weaves alive? Mind you, the weaves weren't really strong. A lot of them didn't really go past, like, 37. They were kind of weak. They are still kind of weak, but I'm not expecting them to be this, well, 37 at this point in the game. But you know, when it comes down to it, if it's like the final, near the final parts of the game, when it's near to the down time of the game where it's pretty much the end, oh cool, how do I get a face paint now? You're adding so many questions. There we go. 31% of the game. Done. Now mind you, it's because I'm mostly not doing all of my side quests, but pretty much everything else is done. Find expedition. Okay. Alright, I'll fast travel over there and save, and that will be the end of the video. Pretty sure that's saved. Let me just do it again. Okay, there we go. That's the end of this episode. So, hope someone enjoyed.